All right, so first I'll show you guys the clip of what happened. I was out riding. This was my third wheelie into the sesh. So that's the issue I'm dealing with on the Dyna. It's out of commission. You guys saw it right there. Something's clearly wrong with the bike. ¿Qué pasó? Buenos días, amigos. Welcome back to the channel, John's Moto Garage. Today we're talking the Harley Davidson Dyna, and I tell you, karma is the worst. As you know, I hit you guys with some clickbait, telling you I was saying goodbye to the Dyna, which obviously wasn't really the case, and the YouTube gods came back to bite me with the vengeance. What I actually did was I went and got a new tire on the Dyna. We picked up this guy here, the Shinko 777. I'm told they're supposed to be the best for trying to learn wheelies, especially for us newbies. I was wicked stoked to go out and put this thing to the test. Basically, the Dyna is already out of commission. So I'll talk a little bit about what happened to the bike. I'm gonna let you guys try to guess and diagnose what the issue is. While you guys are doing your diagnosis, I'll cut to a couple wheelie clips. This is gonna be pre-new rear tire. These are some of the practice clips because I show like my best clips, but reality is I'm out there trying these like over and over and over again. So this will just be some practice clips. And then at the end, I'll reveal what actually happened to the Dyna, what's wrong with it, and what I need to do now to get this thing back on the road again. Also, if I can make my way through this maze here. So I took the quarter fairing off and it was starting to rattle on me. Lo and behold, this piece was wicked loose, so I'll just have to tighten down that bracket. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Do you dig the bike with or without the quarter fairing? I'm gonna jump to the GoPro, I'm gonna show you guys what is going on with the bike. Then I'll cut to those wheelie clips and then you guys can try to figure out what the issue is. So here's a trick that I just figured out. If you guys ever have trouble getting the bike out of the wheel chock, especially if you're alone or the wheel chock's not tied down, what I just figured out is you stand here, put the kickstand down just for good measure, but you basically, that way you can stand on the wheel chock. Bam. Easy peasy chicken steezy right there. All right, let's wheel this bad boy out of here. Whoa. Close call. All right, so first I'll show you guys the clip of what happened. I was out riding. This was my third wheelie into the sesh. And a lot of the time I have to ride at night because that's the only time I can get out to some of these spots. Check it out. Oh, that sucks. Well, I think I just destroyed my clutch. Well, that's a major drag. And I apologize, obviously the lighting's horrible. It was pretty much pitch black. So basically what happened is I'm on the bike, I got the clutch pulled in, revving it up, and I dump the clutch, and I go to pull back, and nothing happens. The bike doesn't move, nothing. It's just sitting there. I'm in gear, it's not in neutral. I'm like, what the heck? So first thing I'm thinking is maybe I snapped my clutch cable. Well, the clutch still has plenty of tension on it, so it's obviously not the clutch cable. So next thing I'm thinking, okay, I definitely screwed something up with the clutch itself. I'm just assuming at this point it's something catastrophic within the clutch, right? Because I'll show you exactly what's going on. I've got it fired up. Now watch this. Put it into gear, the bike's in gear. I let the clutch out, nothing, it doesn't go. I rev it, nothing. Let's try some other gears. Okay, now I'm in second gear. Clutch is out, revving it, nothing. The bike's in gear, but it's not moving at all. So that's the issue I'm dealing with on the Dyna. It's out of commission. You guys saw it right there. Something's clearly wrong with the bike. Leave your comments below. What do you guys think it is? I'm going to cut to some wheelie practice clips. Again, this is before I put that new rear tire on. And stay tuned to the end. I'll tell you what ended up being the issue and what I have to do to fix it. We're at it again. We're at the wheelie spot. We've got the Harley. Today I'm going to bring you some of my wheelie progress, where I'm at with the Harley sit-down wheelies. My rear tire is completely bald and it's got a nail in it, the worst of everything. Big shout out and thank you to my wifey Jackie. She came out in the grueling heat here in Arizona.
All right, John is forcing me to go take videos of him doing wheelies on his Dyna.
and was kind enough to get us some better shots.
Just waiting for him to get his crap together. Let's see how this goes.
And I think that's it. So without further preamble, let's jump into it.
Okay, so we've arrived at the wheelie spot and greeted by a big fat no trespassing sign and a gated off area that he apparently comes to do his wheelies, and we are surrounded by Waymo cars, which are the self-driving cars. They're everywhere over here, which is weird. I don't know why, but
Not sure what's taking so long.
just not as brave as John. I don't like to put myself in situations where I could get busted by the cops, because this wouldn't be our first time being busted. So, wish me luck. Alright, I brought my wheelie essentials. Bam! Because it's hot, because we're in Arizona. And bam! My Skittles. I may have eaten most of them on the way over here.
All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the wheelie clip. So, yeah, obviously, I know I need a lot of practice. I'm not hitting 12 o'clock, but a little bit at a time. We'll get there. Going back to the issue with the motorcycle. So I went out to do my wheelies, third try in, and nothing. Bike's in gear, give it gas, doesn't move at all. I'm at a complete loss as to what's going on. So what I ended up doing, I had to call my dad. Hey, Dad, can you go get my truck, pick it up at the house, come pick me up, and I'll load the bike up. So he shows up, I load the bike up, take it back to the house. Again, keep in mind it's pitch black where I'm riding. The next day, I just left it in the truck most of the day. I really was not stoked on going through and digging into it just yet. So I left it in the truck most of the day, and finally that evening got around to unloading the bike, and I cleared up some space here in the garage because I'm thinking I'm gonna have to tear into it, and it's gonna be, you know, I don't know how long before I get this thing back up and running. So I moved all the other bikes to the side. I created this nice little espacio here. And so I put it here, and I'm just kind of looking at it. And the astute observer may already have figured out what's going on here, right? But as I'm looking at it, all of a sudden I notice, you guys see anything? Anything that might be missing? Doesn't quite add up? Something that's possibly not there as far as the final drive goes? So sure enough, as you can see, my chain's missing. So I kid you not, I somehow broke the chain on the Dyna, 3 wheelies into my sesh. I always imagine if you broke a chain doing a wheelie, it would be some obvious, horrible noise that it would make, right? So anyway, somehow my chain broke and fell off, and I didn't even notice. Yeah, I know it's wicked dirty. I need to get this thing cleaned up. But as you can see, the sprockets are still moving. So anyway, that's what ended up happening. Somehow I broke the chain and the chain fell off. I went back the next night once I realized what the issue was to see if the chain was still laying there, and I wasn't able to find the chain. The good news is I don't have to tear into the actual clutch, because that's what I was dreading. I was not looking forward to some destruction in there. All I'm gonna have to do is get a new chain. Leave a comment below if you guys have recommendations on good chains to get. There you have it, you guys. That's why the Dyna's out of commission. As always, thanks for checking out the channel. If you dig the content, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. John's Moto Garage. We'll hit you guys up on the next one. Nos vemos.
I don't know if I've ever been this close. No, I know for sure I've never been this close to Evie doing wheelies on this. So this is a little freaky. We might witness a miracle. We might witness a disaster.